record now. All right, we are back. We're continuing our journey into Storm King. Well, the modules for the Storm King's Thunder with most of our group. We got a few out. Missing some light. No worries. As our ordering officers are in to help the town of Parnas dealing with all these problems with that darn giant bad fool just making issues. Bless you.
Sorry, I'm hitting myself.
All good. All right. And as you all find yourselves, the Golden Tankard, Ragnar Redtooth, the Dark-haired burly bar owner, will escort you all to one of the private sitting rooms at the small establishment. Also sitting at the table is a dusky half-elven Rashimi man. He smooths his neat mustache before gesturing to a dozing gold pseudo-dragon curled idly around his neck. They have arrived, saying, "Wake up," the man says, shrugging his shoulders to jostle the sleeping creature. "For those of you who have not met me, I am Azam, and this is my patron, Hsing. Thank you for coming. This mission is of utmost importance." But as it pauses, as he about the mission, let's do a little introduction with everyone that's here. So Draven, join us later. But let's start with Roderick.
All right. Roderick is a little halfling, middle-aged, looks somewhat academic. He don't think he's seen a pseudo dragon before, so he's checking that out. He looks back to Isna. Are you gonna leave the two of them outside, or are they coming into the bar? It might be dangerous for trees in a bar. And he will introduce himself to. I don't know if he's been either one of these, and say here you might be in need of some wizardly services.
Yes, and I think Azam's the caravan driver from the Black Road. I think
I missed that one.
Oh, you missed that one. Okay, yeah. So this would be an introduction, and then as we go to Roderick, then we go to Mario.
It's me, Mario.
Mario is a level 4 Hill Dwarf giant barbarian. He is growing some magic mushrooms so that he can fight giants with giant power.
Very cool. And as we go to now, Isna.
Isna is a Firbolg, Circle of Stars Druid, and she is out in her adventuring, era, trying to impress her moms, who are both super famous adventurers. And I guess the trees can stay outside and be decorative in front of the bar. If they hold really still, they just look like trees. And yeah, be careful, you guys. The sun is still in Scorpio. It's about time to practice energy work.
Oh, you know what? And I forgot. I think some of you got bit by this little cranium rat. So as well as I'll go back to Roderick and Mario, if they were going, since it is a Liar's Night themed event, sort of, at the Colonel. What happened is now once you got bit by the Colonel, what happened to you?
Oh,
Mario doesn't really notice. He's like he's used to getting struck enough poison and all that, being a dwarf.
Sure.
So he doesn't really notice the change.
Okay, but Isna?
Isna has the weird black cat, and as a black cat, you're seeing a little more goth, like witchier side to Isna, a little, spookier.
And Roderick, let's
It's just trying to pretend nothing happened.
of course. And then we go from as Birchfire and Cedarlocker just kind of just being festive in Parnas. Let's go to Karatos.
All right. Well, the Horned Lord's champion is here. However, Karatos was visiting a pumpkin patch for Liar's Night and got bit by a were-pumpkin. However, she is here to deliver the Horned Lord's justice, especially to those followers of Yanogu and any type of Gnoll that thinks they are better than Minotaurs. Mechanically, Karatos is a 4th level Paladin of Glory for the Horned Lord. Why am I blanking on their name? Somebody help me.
Oh my god.
Baphomet.
Baphomet.
Yeah. All right, awesome. And then if it is Draven with us, Draven Nightmourner.
Draven is here. Draven is an edgy Drow rogue, although saying such words I'm repeating myself. And he has been bitten by a black werecat. Now, Draven has had most of those features for a while. He's been cool like that since before people became werecats. But now he's spouting 2 black furred ears in addition to his normal elvish ears.
Yeah, you were Were Black Cat before it was suddenly cool in season now.
I had dark vision before we got free dark vision and advantage to certain checks.
Yeah.
But now we just have more.
Yeah. But yes. So as you're all sitting at the tavern, and we'll say, "Oh, I know most of you have dealt with the forces of the Etten Grom. I believe he is the one who had the gnolls that you recently dealt with. I think those were part of his forces." But not only does he command some gnolls, he also commands goblins and hobgoblins, causing no end of problems for us in the Black Road, even after we dealt with that. Those hobgoblins that were with Baphomet. But we have received word that Baphomet has taken an interest into Grom and wants to cow the Etten into submission. And we cannot let Baphomet accomplish that. So what we'd like you to do is go to Grom's realm. It's in the Lonely Moor, which is, I believe, some of you went to recently. It is urgent you get there. Well, hopefully you can get there before Baphomet will try to make his move against the Etten. And not only have we heard that. I only have to go to this section of the Lonely Moor. You have to go through the Forgotten Forest, which we've heard recently. There's been a lot of fake creatures there, and he'll kind of grab out 2 different scrolls and says, to our knowledge, Grom has been hunting down a lot of these some of these local fairy creatures, but we're hoping you can either, as they'll point to 2 different scrolls. One is if you can broker a pact that not only that Baphomet will fight not only for us but against Baphomet, or just other scroll, this other pact. This one will just have him vow not to align with Baphomet. So, if you can get Grom to sign either scroll, I can promise you guys a a decent reward for your troubles. About kind of tight at the moment, but 100 gold pieces, and of course, whatever you all can find.
Works for me.
Excellent. Oh, and before you go, since you we'll hand you guys 2 potions. He'll say this one. Well, one looks like a potion of healing. He'll hand you another potion, and it definitely looks like a greater potion than the other of healing. So since you all have been staunch defenders of Parnast, we've been Seer, our main patron, has decided to give you a reward for your efforts. Okay. So yes, that is additional thanks. And he will hand you guys directions on the best way to get to Grom's camp.
What's the weather forecast for today?
He will say, I believe it is kind of dark. There's been this ever since we've heard about these bitings and sightings. It's been very dark around here.
Fantastic. I have no preference on the route.
Do we expect we'll have any resistance from them when we get there, or are we just kind of walking in there and?
Well,
you think he'll just listen to us?
If you have the trees with us, hope as long as you all can, I would hope you guys can persuade you to get there. They won't attack you on sight, especially since you're not all Fey. That if you were Fey creatures, that might be a different story. But you all should be fine to at least have an audience with him. But yes, you all should be good. I don't know about any other forces you might encounter on your way there, because not only are we the gnolls that you recently dealt with, those are Grom's forces, so you might encounter some of his forces going in, or Brad Fool's to get over there. But once you get into camp and you do not come barging in and trying to be overly aggressive, I'm sure you'll be able to at least have an audience with them. So I will admit, Grom does not know you guys are there, so I am sure some of you are talented and eloquent, have some eloquence.
Yes, I am very proficient at telling people what to do.
Okay. Well, I wish you all the best of luck. And with that, you will see the pseudo-dragon who was sleeping will just kind of wake up and then look at you all, nod, and just sort of fly off. But as you guys are as we'll do a little fast forward, everyone's agreeing for this important quest to save Parnas against Bad Fool. Yes, go ahead and ask him to give me a survival check.
Totally with guidance, because like nature surrounds me.
Yeah. All right. So, as you guys have been traveling, the weather to get to this, to find your way to Bad Fool's camp, will start from the slightly overcast to light drizzle to even a raging thunderstorm. As you guys are making your way, but around midday, the storm abruptly stops. And it looks like the clouds will break, but then it just kind of goes back to being overcast. But from it suddenly starts becoming, from like you get the warm, like this heat kind of wave kind of comes in, and suddenly it just all the moisture just kind of makes it very hot, very humid. And as you guys are going, you will see several snarling goblins will emerge on the road before you, led by a hobgoblin, wielding a gleaming greatsword. As I'm trying to do this new pages, I think I have it. There we go. I think everybody should be able to see yourselves through the new map. As we roll initiative.
I feel like this group of goblins is ripe for mom jokes.
Yeah.
It's just doing the next step of cooking dinner. Hang on. Well, those initiative rolls will get me a couple more minutes to add the coconut milk to this curry. I'll be back. I'm listening now.
Sounds good. Alright. I forgot to do one thing. Yep, that works. Alright, Mario. Oh, as you all start, go ahead and give me a perception check. Everyone can give one. I would say it would not be with guidance because it's kind of right when you guys and then just Karatos.
What, it didn't take?
Nope. I just see Mario, Roderick, Draven, and Isna.
I see myself in the turn order.
No. Perception.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Well, most of you will notice, like, by these, what should do? We'll just say, like, by these by like the base of these trees, you guys will notice like little invisible, hard to see the shape, but you see a little pixie kind of pop out. Well, I would say pixie-like. It's got leather armor. It's got a mask on, but it's very small, and you see it kind of pop out of it. This translucent door just kind of looks on, but
Are these ledges here difficult terrain?
no.
Okay.
But yes, Mario, what is your turn?
Bonus action, rage, and then I'm gonna move forward and attack the. 9. And
Yeah.
alive?
No more.
All right, end turn.
Okay, and then you said you get big.
Right, I'm gonna change.
Sure. There you go. And let's see which goblin. Yeah, that one will get out a bow and take a shot at Draven. Okay. 6. And then this other one will nod and take a shot. Another shot at Draven. Oh my gosh, okay. Starting out just
Why am I?
sorry, I kind of put you there. That's my fault. But Draven, go ahead.
Alright. Raven will withdraw somewhat. And bonus action hide.
Yeah, Cedar Lock is not moving at this moment.
Alright. So I will attack Goblin with
Yeah.
advantage. Does
Ooh,
a 14 hit?
Let's see. I think that will. Yes. Because shooting with bows, they don't have a shield, so yes, that'll hit.
It hits 14 damage.
Yeah.
And are any of the other ones injured or not yet?
Alright, cool. Anything else?
Yes, I will have my raven flavored owl. Dark blob. Swoop in and grant advantage on the next person that talks. Targets, I guess this weird
Okay.
guy.
Sure.
Enter.
Alright, sounds good. Karatos.
Karatos strides forward, then sweeps her glaive down upon that goblin.
Yes. Alright.
No bonus action. End of turn.
Nice.
And just making sure, those attacks up there with the short bow was not on me, right?
No. Well, you'll get their attention.
Oh, I definitely do. All right.
Yeah. And you're closer. Okay. And mom's turn. And what's mom gonna do? Okay. Let's see. We'll stride forward. Okay. Move there. Okay, I guess he will do will say something to this one, and will bark orders to go get him, and will point to Karatos. That'll be his turn. Isna.
All right, I'm here. I'm gonna turn into my start. Well, I'm gonna guiding bolt mom.
Okay.
We don't want to be friends with these people, right? These aren't the people we're trying to be friends with.
No, but I would say this one got hit with the advantage from Draven's owl.
The
Dark
one
storm.
below, the one below mom.
Yes.
Okay, I will start by turning into my archer form and shooting that one with advantage.
Okay.
19?
Yep.
All right, for 7 radiant. And then I'm still going to guiding bolt mom. 19 to hit.
19. It should be a hit. I don't think they have. Yes.
Or 16 radiant on mom. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. All right. And boss is coming through. Ew. Wait, let me make sure. Can he go 30? He can. Okay, we'll start swinging at Mario with the scimitar. 21 to hit for 7. And then we'll have disadvantage, and that's a miss. Roderick.
I was also reckless, so.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, 12.
All right.
Actually, no, it's 10.
Roderick likes being in the back. He will cast a shatter there to get those 3.
Okay.
DC 14 con save.
Actually, it wouldn't matter. Wouldn't survive it. Doesn't take all. Okay. And take.
That is the end of Roderick's turn.
Okay, mom is not doing good. That's that one will come moving in. Lone Shadow will move in and start attacking Mario 4 times. You advantage. So
Yep, that's a crit.
5 points. 15 thinks a miss. And
15's a hit.
oh, 15's a hit? Okay. Then
Yep.
4 bludgeoning, and then 18. Another 4. And the last one for 5.
Very
And
consistent 2 damage.
yep, and then it will use it'll just bamf.
Oh, I forgot one thing. When it comes in within range, I'm gonna pop it.
Okay. It will. That's.
So it's gonna get that.
Ouch. Oh, actually, yeah, actually, that would still hit. Let's see. Okay, didn't like that. Hit you a couple times and then teleported away. And the boss, the other one, will... Yeah, they'll get up right up on Karatos and start swinging. No, and worse. So that's his turn. This one will move in. We'll also go to Karatos. And this one will start trying to hit you. Go all out. Oh my gosh, no. Second one, we'll see if you need a D4. That D4 won't help him. That won't do anything, and nope. So just punch hitting your armor a lot, and then it will, like, teleport. We'll teleport there. And then the trees' turn.
All right. Birch flower is going to move. And that puts this one attacking Mario within its reach. 15 to hit?
Actually, that might miss. Yep, that'll miss. He has a slightly better armor. But it's close.
That's fair. And then let's see. Cedar Luck's gonna dash forward, just forward.
Sure.
There. That's
Nice.
how far Cedar Luck goes. End of tree turn.
And then this very normal looking will just sort of walk and then teleport in this direction. Like enter a tree and then up by another and just sort of kind of look out at you guys. And let's see. Yeah. You see it get some dust and sprinkle it at the I think I can get all of you. Oh, okay. Alright, so 24, but
They have to get Draven.
yeah, but
Draven goes out if it gets everyone.
Oh wait, no.
no, because elves.
Draven, you're immune to magical sleep.
Oh, right.
The elf, yeah, it'll just cast it. I don't know, like would the hit points count, even though it doesn't affect on Draven, or would it just go to Roderick because he's the only one that could be affected? I don't know.
Presumably, I would be in it. So.
Yeah. It would just be, and then Roderick will sleep, and then it just will shrug, and then Mario.
Mario's just gonna hop over this goblin
Sure.
and target the hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, it's gonna miss.
All right. Bonus action attack.
20 all hits.
That's reckless. That'll be 10.
Yes.
And I will then move to here and then turn.
Sounds good. Draven. What's Draven doing?
Raven will realize that the tree isn't up, but you know what? Actually, no, he doesn't need to move. He will steady aim to attack one.
Sure. Yes.
For yes, 20 damage.
So
And will bonus action, or not bonus action, is Raven flavored owl Crimson Ooze will grant advantage to whoever attacks this one.
sounds good. Karatos.
Mahome is not looking good, right?
Oh, he's very badly hurt.
All right. Well, Karatos is going to pass up that in order to cut the head off the snake.
Sure. Yes. And how do you finish off Mom?
We will hit with the flat of the blade, just in case we need to have a discussion at a
Okay.
later point. And then we will move back. And end of turn.
Okay. Conscious and Isna.
I'm back. I was washing rice.
Sure.
This dinner is much more complicated than I thought it would be. I'm gonna use my archer form. Who has advantage right now? Who's the Alban bugging?
The boss, the goblin boss.
All right, I'm gonna archer form that goblin boss.
Oh, okay. Oof.
For 12 radiant. And if he's still standing, I will guiding bolt him.
Yes, he is.
I would probably miss with an 11.
Well, yes, no matter what, because he does have better armor. So yes.
All right, that's it.
Good turn though. And right there. Well, you know, a blaze of glory. Just gonna start swinging on Mario. A crit for mighty 6 damage, and this will be normal. It's not a crit, but for 7.
Okay.
And pretty good turn. Very dangerous if you guys were level 1. And Roderick, you're sleeping. What's Roderick dreaming about?
You know, he's not dreaming about anything. He's just snoring.
Okay.
It's a very fitful sleep.
Sure. Alright. You know what? This one will teleport. Will appear right behind Karatos. And will, you know, do the punching thing on Karatos. I think 19 just hits for Karatos. For 5 bludgeoning, and then just rapid punches, miss, miss, and miss. And anything else, Goblin Boss? You know what? Let's try to bring this Minotaur down. Goblin will say, you know, I'll know you later. And also swing at Karatos, miss, and that would hit if it didn't have disadvantage. So that's a miss. And the one that teleported will You see a teleport there with the doing the shadow jaunty things. And then we'll start throwing darts at. So first dart on Draven. That's gonna miss. A second dart. It's 16 on Draven. For 5. And then 2 darts on Isna. 20 and 19 to hit Isna.
Those both hit. Ow.
6 and 5.
It's like a third of my hit points, but okay.
Yeah, just very, very nasty. Very nasty hobgoblin.
Which one's doing that again?
The one right here.
Okay. I'll make sure he dies next round. Be good.
Okay. The trees.
Oh, the trees can make sure he dies. Okay. So Birchflower, I think, can make
Advantage on this guy.
okay, but Birchflower's gonna hit this guy.
Yes.
He is gonna say ouch, and Birchflower's mad.
Oh my god.
Birchflower's real mad.
How does he go?
The tree just pounds him into the ground, and Birchflower says in Sylvan, "Don't hurt my mom."
Yeah.
And then Cedarlock will hit the one that Karatos says I have advantage on.
Yes.
23
Yes.
for 11 bludgeoning.
Okay. Hasted. And okay. Does Cedar want to move?
There's just the red guy to the south. We're the thing to the north. That's it, right?
Yeah, just the 2 and yeah, this curious, totally non-assuming pixie. Not pixie.
I think Cedarlock is perfectly positioned. I think Birchflower had 5 more feet of movement left.
Sure.
And then I'll call that a turn.
All right, and Pixie just kind of shrugs his shoulders, and then will put his hands up in a non-aggressive like fashion. That's his turn. And yeah, Mario.
Yeah, the pixie just saw somebody get pounded after targeting the druid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mario's gonna leap over this goblin again, totally ignoring it,
Sure.
moving to there, and gonna attack this guy.
You know, the goblin just gonna let you pass. You see the goblin like look, and then just sort of like start rubbing its leg like it's hurt. Oh my gosh.
14 damage on that one.
And how do you finish this one off?
I just come leaping over the goblin and I slashed it from out of nowhere, and then I'm going to use my bonus action to attack that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Crit.
Okay, and okay, and we are clear. No more combat right now. As the mom is laying there asleep, and then you just see the totally not pixie character just say hey, I only was with them because I had to be.
mean, it's not like you hurt anybody. Wait, it's speaking Sylvan, isn't it?
Yes. It starts saying Sylvan and then it breaks into Common because again, it's you guys can go what just insight. You could tell it's trying to pretend. Even the accent is trying to be like normal Common.
I'm gonna go wake Roderick up. You get waken up by a giant and then it shrinks.
And oh, excuse me, my nose is bugging me. But yeah, the Pixie will say, no harm, Oblivich. Yep, just I'm just a normal, person, that's been in the woods. I was part of a group and I got kicked out, and so now I was with Grom, but you all seem very tough. And hey, since you haven't got me yet, I could probably help you guys out.
Was Grump the one we're trying to talk to?
Grom, yes. And he will just say, yeah, so, yeah, I can kind of help you guys around here in the woods. Just let me know what you need. Please don't kill me.
Well, we're actually going to Grom now.
Oh, trying to get to Grom. Well, as you handed, I know the best way to get there.
Great.
And he will fly over here and say, all right. It says, we'll say, yeah, we got to go through what helps us hunt. Our earlier hunt better is, there's a fake, there's a so-called a Fey crossing.
Okay.
And it'll say, but yeah, just if you guys know some magic, if you're one of you can cast some powerful magic, or even just a little bit, they should be able to help you get in. So that'd be the fastest way. You could go through these spade crossings.
Like get the two casters behind me.
Like, how powerful are you talking here?
It looks like it costs some magic to do some of those bigger bolts you were slinging, so something like that.
Oh, like first level spell?
Yeah, I don't know. You guys say numbers, and that's really strange that you guys can say that. Like it's just, whatever magic you have. But yes, sure.
And I have to cast it into the thing, or just cast a spell?
If you cast it at the door, it'll open and let you guys enter.
I'm contemplating what would happen if I cast Goodberry at the door.
Mm-hmm.
I do that. I try and cast Goodberry at the door. I'm hoping some berries will fall out. You never know.
Okay. So, I will. So, you will cast Good Berries at the door, and you will kind of see it open, and then no berries fall out.
Darn.
But as each of you enter, do me a favor and roll me a d6. With the exception of
Okay, not the trees.
yeah, the trees are fine. I'll just say because they're they're immune to the effects. Awesome. You know what? We're gonna start with Mario. As Mario crosses to the door, you see Mario. You just see where he walks. Suddenly, there is a pile of fine dust.
Well, that one was unfortunate.
Whereas, as you move forward, as you step through, like where you end up, everyone will. You go through. To you just walk through the door, and everything seemed fine. But you will notice that it kind of takes them a long time to go through the door, like 6 seconds too long. But let's go with Isna. As you go through the door, roll me a d10, please. Okay. You're as you come through, you notice that your skin becomes translucent. And you become vulnerable to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
The worst.
And then let's see. For that was Roderick. As you go through, as you try to go through the door, you feel like it almost as you get a static shock. Does an 18 hit you? I believe an 18 will hit you, your AC for Roderick. As you take 10 points of lightning damage. And let's see. And Draven, as you go through, you come out the door, you're a chicken. But as everyone goes through,
dark chicken.
A very dark chicken, but then like just as when you look around and everyone just kind of look at everything, you turn back to yourself. Like a good 6 seconds later, you're back to normal. But for that period of time, you're a chicken. And Karatos, as you walk through this, you see this cloud forms above you, and it starts to hail meats and cheeses just start raining down around you.
That would be low-key traumatizing for Isna.
Oh, hey, but yeah, Karatos, you walk through, like, oh, these meat and cheeses are falling down.
Delicious.
And suddenly, as you guys look, appearing, well, it took a little bit longer. Mario is there, just kind of waiting for you guys. And yes, as you go in, you pretty much go right from there. You get nearby, and far ahead, you guys can see, this encampment that's a distance away. You guys are about like a mile away. You see bonfires billow to the sky. There are tents, huts, and various ramshackle buildings blend into one another as you could see like some humanoids are moving about. You see patrols guard the outskirts of this large encampment, but yeah, Obelish will sort of come right behind, get like a piece of meat that falls down on that falls down near you and starts eating, and you see it lift up the mask just for a moment, and you can see like a little pixie face, and then he closes the mask and then starts eating, and it is like it's like, I don't know what you did, but that's pretty glorious that you could do that. And then we'll say, just like while eating, he'll just say, since I'm over the camp, I can get us in to talk to Grom really easy. And he'll just say, yeah, come on, this way. Draven, you think he's definitely hiding something, but he seems earnest in helping you.
I'll whisper to Karatos, hiding something.
They're all hiding something.
Draven will reluctantly follow, but will be constantly on edge.
Karatos is always on edge. That's why she's still alive.
And as you guys are walking through, you as it talks to you guys, you are still have this cloud hanging over you with various meats and cheeses just plopping on the ground. And you just
maybe we can offer some of that meat and cheese as a gift.
As you start walking, making your way, you see some you see the Obelish will call out in a very bad, but orc and to some of the patrols. They will nod, but then as soon as they see the meat, they will kind of drop their weapons and run over and start scooping up meat. And as you're being led, they would be suspicious, but they're too busy like scooping up just this meats and cheeses that's sort of following you guys. Yeah, you just notice that this some people are moving, but suddenly like everybody is going just following you guys. It's scraping up and beating cheese, and you can actually hear, sounds like they're fighting behind you as as they're trying to get all the food and stuff that's kind of falling. And Obelish will just sort of ask you guys like the kind of just to keep moving as you guys are making your way. And as you guys are reaching the center hut and this cloud, you can still hear, and some of the meats will still come down. Cheeses like hit the roof, will slide down the tent, fall through. And yeah, it's a pretty tall tent. The flap reveals a floor made entirely of skulls, and upon a ragged wooden throne sits Grom, wearing only a simple loincloth and deerskin boots. He stands deliberately, stands only 9 feet tall, surprisingly short, but you feel his presence, filling the entire room as his 4 eyes examine you, and will, as the sounds of meat and cheese is raining down on the clouds and everywhere, just look at you and say, I don't know if Ettins would worship, he'll call out to Karatos and just say, by who have we been blessed to bring such a bounty as you walk? What gods are smiling? What god is smiling upon us?
Baphomet, the Horned Lord.
Praise Baphomet! And then you just starts calling out, and you suddenly start, oh, praise Baphomet! And you start hearing Baphomet's name as it continues to come down. And according to the rules, this goes for an hour. So this kind of interesting. Okay. It says, what must, oh, great, a messenger of Baphomet. What must, what do you ask? What do you ask of me that?
Is this we seek an audience with the one in charge?
Yes, you are in Grand. This it is an end. There's 2 heads, but I would say
right.
The normal conversation is kind of broken since you are currently raining down meat and cheese, which kind of you're sort of
So, as a quick refresher, we've got the 2 ones. The first is like a non-aggression pact.
Yeah, non-aggression, and the other one is being an ally.
Yes, and we beseech thee in the name of Baphomet, bringing the charcuterie board contents raining from the sky. We seek an ally with your noble force here, so that we may smash those that would destroy the fledgling town of Parnast. As you see our power from the charcuterie contents falling from the sky, you can see that it would be wise for you to join with us, so that we may have meat and cheese products raining for longer periods of time together.
Doesn't the meat stop at it?
No, it goes for an hour, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, because I'm looking at the effects, and yeah, a 15-foot wide cloud. This unusual hail creates an area of difficult terrain. Okay, upon the creature for the next hour. Yeah, so and I mean, even if we follow the thing and there's like a fate door shenanigans, which probably won't take long, hypothetically, no, you would be for like the next hour. You guys are just raining down. You're raining down meat and cheese, various kinds. So, yeah, kind of. You know what? So, well, they'll say, of course, there really is no need to do any of these challenges because you are all you must be emissaries of Baphomet to bless his camp with suddenly a huge suddenly this bounty of rations and meat and cheeses. So
Witness the power of Baphomet's charcuterie-ness.
We probably talk about it over a fee.
yeah, it just they're in awe, and you say that they will nod and believe it, because seeing is believing, and you're walking in with a divine cloud of meat and cheeses, the charcuterie of the gods to them. And yeah, I'm not even gonna. We're just gonna. It's gonna say yes, and it'll ask. Oh great. Oh great. If you can please grant us, you have blessed us with the meats, but I have been plagued. I have been plagued by the cheese, by these fae that have that are keeping me in night. The way I understand now, it must be from Bad Fool sending this fae to.
They believe that they can mislead you.
Yes, that they're keeping me awake. It must be you are not only the sign, but if you could help find these fae and deal with them, I will be able to serve you. I serve Lord Baphomet, not only with a full belly, but with a full rest.
I'm sure that we can come to an accord that will serve both parties.
Says, "Oh yes," and yes, he will say, "Yes, if you could please grant this boon, with this feast, but you are all, oh great, Baphomet, you bless, and they will say, we don't have the words to praise Baphomet. Please, you teach us so we may bring Baphomet's glory."
Oh, of course, and Karatos will lead them in a prayer to the Horned Lord.
I'm guessing there's an anthem too.
Yeah. All right. So, during the feast, Oblivious will sort of, because they're talking, they're everyone's in food, like after an hour, like it stops, like after you guys feast, it'll eventually stop. It eventually stops, and then they no trace of this gift anywhere of these extra meats and cheeses. Everyone is eating. Well, who's ever eating meats and cheeses, is eating good. But Oblivious will kind of pull you all aside, because some of them are having like food comas, and one he'll just say, "Okay, tell you guys secret. I'm not a halfling or a goblin," and he'll open his mask. You'll see obvious pain. He goes, I was part of Prince Tharnasius's troop, but I was banished by them for when I was really hungry, so I had to kill a stag, and for my crimes I was banished. But I think I do know about this fae that's been keeping Grom awake. I can lead you guys to him, and then if you guys can deal with it, then deal with them, then Grom will be rested. I don't know. I don't know how you did it, but yeah, good job. But yeah, please don't tell them that I'm fake, because they will most surely kill me. You guys seem all right. I will say, Are you all? Does that sound good? Oh, and during this time, you guys can get a short rest during this feast.
Oh, of course.
Okay. All right. I don't know. It's Draven. I don't know if you want to spend some hit dice.
Yeah, I'm just figuring out how to do it.
All right. So, we'll just use this for right now. So, after that feast, and Oblivish will start, it's kind of leading you guys away from Grom's territory, which, yes, all of you are just, they will, as you walk, they pray, the praise Baphomet. That is the new thing. As you go by, so he will lead you to, Oblivish will take you to a small pond surrounded by an open area and a thicket of trees. Drinking from the pond is a familiar satyr, Blesios, that you guys encountered earlier when you with Thornatius. See him just kind of drinking from a hip flask. Around him, you see a giant eagle with a majestic brown and golden wings, and an ornamental leaf necklace sits next to him. Its head constantly looking towards the sky. But Oblivish will say, "Oh, him! That satyr Blasios. He's the one who banished me from Thornasius' service. He's not the one, but we could probably take him out too." And but as Oblivish being really loud, Blasios kind of turns and looks at you all and says, "Oh, hail!" And then we'll just sort of prance towards you guys, and in a very non-threatening fashion, we'll say, "Oh, see here," and he'll look at Oblivish and say, "Oh, I guess you have found all sorts of company, even stag-eating carnivores." And both of them will start arguing for a little bit, and they will eventually they will stop arguing since you all are there. And Blesios will say to you all, "Well, so you have, well, since you all are doing this service for this Etten, well, I've heard of a fae that's been has been in a company of some dastardly, unseelie fae. I've heard about these folk. That they cheat at cards and sing and strum at all hours of the night and day." And it says, "Well, if you're looking for them, I know where I can. I know where they are." And Blasios will lead you to, well, first lead you to a clearing, but you see a group of dryads. You see their bodies kind of crumpled, and he says, oh no. He goes to investigate. He will find tracks and just says, oh, and look around and says, come, I think I can find this dastardly Unseelie who did this, and will lead you from there to a small, like, little spooky graveyard, and you'll see a lone figure there, and you say, that must be the one who did it. And as we kind of change things up a bit, in a theme, as he leads you to this dark, very gothic. Oh, as the characters don't get too close, I would say start over there, like 10 feet back. And he turns around, and we'll say just freshly dug bodies. And you see this Unseelie, like, fey wizard will sort of start singing a tune and see you all and says, "Oh, good. I was hoping to for more things to bury, and we'll let's do some initiative." As you face off against a lone wizard.
Do they have malice of forethought in their eyes?
Oh, lots of malice of forethought, and very spooky ensemble. Not really. You would initially you'd think maybe they're a necromancer, but no, there's something a little different. I'm gonna change a couple things here. Make some quick adjustments. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay, cool. All right. A Draven. And Draven, this dark wizard is looks like he's gonna do something very dangerous.
Well, we can't have that. We're the only ones shooting.
Exactly.
So I will bonus action, steady aim, and shoot him.
Sounds great.
Does a 14 hit?
It would, but suddenly you see it wave, because I think they have shield. Oh, actually, as that would hit, it reacts with a charm. Go ahead, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Right. Do we start off with advantage, or do we start off with inspiration?
Sure, yeah.
I would like to use my inspiration.
Sure. So makes some field, redirects it to the creature closest to it. It shoots you. Actually, it redirects to. Actually, I think you're the only one with an AC lower than 14 or lower. Yeah, well, we'll just say it kind of pings off Karatos' armor.
This wizard has some strange enchanting magics. I will have Draven's Raven flavored owl Eldritch Slime Lord swoop down and grant advantage to the next that attacks and turn.
Sounds good. All right. Wizard will start. We'll look at all of you. Actually, Karatos, you're the closest, and we'll start throwing spells at you. 3 spells. Yes.
Ow.
Okay, ouch.
All at me?
Yes, all at you. And oh my god. Oh no. You are still standing.
Still standing.
And yeah, because all those other spells. Yeah, that's his turn. Gulp. Roderick. Oh, magic missiles. It already react. Oh, reacted to a certain. It'll have his reaction. Does he have shield though? I think it does. No, he won't. Okay, so he just takes all of that.
Oop, and I was muted. I cast it at 2nd level. I taunted him. It all happened. And that's the end of my turn after the match.
Okay, cool. And that hurts. And Mario.
Alright, I'm gonna move to there and raise. Getting to there, and then I'm going to attack that guy.
Okay. Yes, no matter what, that's gonna hurt.
And bonus action I raised, and then I measure.
Okay. Karatos.
Karatos is a little upset. Got a little bit of a brain freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Runs up to this wizard and will utilize the inspiration we got at the start of this.
Yeah.
To slam her glaive into this enchanter.
Yes.
And you know what? We're going to go ahead and put a little spice on it. Does this enchanter happen to identify as undead or a fiend?
Nope.
You know, I'm just asking.
Sure,
you never
of course.
can tell.
Yeah. You will definitely be, hopefully, dead after this, but, you know.
For 19 points of slashing and radiant.
Still standing, but barely.
Then you know what? We're going to use a bonus action, and I will do a disadvantaged stone throw at it.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, it'll just take it.
For 1. And it needs to make a strength save.
Okay.
Sorry, Isna.
And it's prone.
End of Karatos' turn.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to giant strike it, too.
Oh, I forgot the giant strike. I was gonna do a stone strike too.
Sure. Go. What's the die for it?
3.
You know, still standing. Barely, but yeah.
Sorry to all the ranged.
So close. But Isna, yeah, what would you like to do?
Try and guiding bolt it. Even
Okay.
though I have disadvantage.
Sure. And
15?
15. Yes, will still hit. And how do you finish off this enchanting wizard? This dark.
I, light up his darkness with radiant damage. And for a bonus action, oh no, that's another leveled spell. Never mind, I was going to heal Gyarados, but we can do that in a second.
Yeah, because afterwards, you will not only did that dark fae kind of inadvertently kill off the fae that was causing bad rule to not rest, but you also got avenged the fae, for them, and you got this guy. So yeah, everybody is happy. Yes, and Grom will, of course, not only decide to be an ally for this. They will all praise Baphomet as you're all now emissaries of Baphomet, and will praise your name, all of you, as for bringing not only a feast to, but also silencing those fae that were plaguing his mind, not letting him rest. So, but as you guys return back, since you guys successfully negotiated for Grom to challenge Bad Fool, well, everybody will, for this part, will be greater defenders of Parnast. But I think the exception will be for Roderick. You will just be a defender of Parnast. You will get some rewards. So yeah.
So I did get defender from the uninvited guest.
Oh, you got to. Oh, yeah. Uninvited guest. Then yes, you will be a greater defender. Then everyone's a greater defender. Yay! Oh yeah, yeah. I think I'm getting confused with the Black Road reward. I don't know. It's been some time. So yeah, let's take a break. I will stop the video, and then we will do the other half. And just moments.